Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Guess the Guest. We're now on episode 11. In last episode we had an interesting game. We had a 2-den from a beast player against the mystery guest in the top left with the racks opening. Things were looking pretty dire when they fell to 5 workers to 11, but they made a bit of a comeback, so really well done. Got +3 armor really quickly. It took some good fights, got some surprise dragons, and did a lot of damage on the other side of the map, and was ultimately able to walk away with the win. I thought it was Jay, and we'll see if I'm correct. No, it turns out I was not. It was Ruad. So Ruad is a pretty good player. I kind of know him as a beast player more likely. So I've seen him play a lot of beast styles rather than rack styles. So I think that's something that I guess I didn't have in mind. So made it more difficult for me to guess. But yeah, well played to him, making a nice comeback in that game. And yeah, let's head into today's replay. All right, on Ravaged. Yeah, so we have our guest, a mystery guest in the bottom right, playing with the blue on Ravaged. Playing against Georgia Warrior 3Y. I've never seen this player. So I have no idea who this person is. So, yeah, I don't know how good they are, but we'll see. Let's speed through the initial opening of the game. Looks like we're gonna have a. Okay, one thing I want to note is ideally want to put your worker on this side just in case any worker tries to sneak in or anything like that. You're more viable. You're more likely to see it. We have a wolves den, so a beast opening on the other side of the map for Georgia, and yeah, we'll see what happens. All right. Wolf into expand from out of Georgia. We have. Did he just attack his gyro? I heard like the gyro attack. Looks like he attacked it with one of his workers by mistake. It happens, but yeah, pulling the worker, and then by this time you'd know that there's no raider across the map, so you can use that worker to build a building. Pretty much exactly what I would do. We have these 2 wolves, coming in, and these gatlings should be enough. We have a mill opening, so we expect to see some gyrocraft on the way. Good target fire out of the mech player. I would have liked to actually chase that, but yeah, notice how he target fired the one that was weak. If it was done a little bit better, then he might have been able to get the wolf, but yeah, that automatically makes it, a certain level, at least like mid-level. It's going to be supply block for a little bit, but until this castle finishes. And on the other side of the map, we have a second wolves den coming up, so mostly standard play. He is a little bit lacking in macro for getting some workers here. This isn't rallied either. Hopefully he should ratify that soon. We have I guess it's just going to be some gyro pressure into a quick third, if I had to guess, out of our guest. Yeah, we'll see. His opponent doesn't seem like they're too well versed. I mean, they have the essentials, like expanding early, getting production and stuff like that, but ideally I would like to see that being repaired up back to full health, but it's easy to forget. Yeah. Alright, so we have a gyrocraft on the way. I would like to see this being rallied across the map. We have a werewolves den on the way. I think these aren't hotkeyed together, which is a bit unfortunate. No worker reduction as well. These wolves come in, trying to do some damage. I guess this gyro being here is actually good now. A little bit of like, oh, okay. Okay, okay, that was very cute. If I had to guess, this player literally submitted this replay just for this moment, right? Because this is a pretty epic moment where he was able to trap all the wolves inside his base just by creating another house here to temporarily create a full wall. Really cute play, really excellent play. Yeah, if I had to guess, they came up with this and they're like, oh, this is such a big brain play, and wanted to show it off to the world. I dig it. It's fine. It's great. Yeah, gyro going across the map to check for a third base, it looks like, and then I also love the decision just to be like, oh, I just killed a whole bunch of your wolves. There's no way you'd have a big enough army to contend with this, so just pulling a handful of workers and also going across the map with the Gatling guns. I like it. This Werewolves Den is now done, but it's producing wolves instead of werewolves. You have a lot of units queued up here. Not ideal. Looks like they're also trying to go for a third base, but this gyro is gonna shut that down. And yeah, this push is just like, I don't think it's gonna be stopped anytime soon. It doesn't have enough. Like, the only saving grace is this werewolf, but even with the werewolf, there's nothing to deal with the gyrocraft, and yeah, I think this is gonna be pretty much it after this. I think it's gonna be a very quick replay. A bit of a mismatch in skill level, but that's okay. It happens. Yeah, we'll see if this werewolf is able to do a whole bunch of damage. I also want to see how good their micro is against the werewolf. Because this is a really, if it does end here, it's going to be a really short game. And I have a feeling it is going to end here, so. This fortress finishes, but that's too little too late. Do we have a third base on the way, maybe? No, just, okay. That's fine, too. Because you're dealing with the good micro, just pulling back. That's a big smash, though, getting all the workers, but it's not going to be enough. Some good kiting out of the Gatling guns, excuse me. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. This is going to be a very short replay, it seems like. There's really not much to analyze. Yeah, okay, that's pretty much it. Did any of them say good luck, have fun? No. Well, honestly, there's not much for me to go off of, other than this, okay, yeah, like I said, I'm willing to bet this player was like, oh, this house block was the most epic thing ever, and like, was riding off the high of that when they sent this replay in. But not much substance for me to analyze, to be honest. We had a little bit of a, I guess, inoptimal worker placement at the beginning. Accidentally attacked their own gyro, and then, there were some good things though that I really liked, like pulling the worker for the repair against the raider or anything early, and then using that worker to build the building. This, of course, was cute. It was really nice. And then just the decision making to be like, oh, I killed a whole bunch of wolves. Now I bet I can just go across the map and kill the opponent. But yeah, there really isn't much for me to go off of. I'm kind of like, I don't really want to make a guess because there's not much to go off of. But let's think about who would play mech. I've seen like Steven J, Weird Rat can do it. Who else? Negat can do it, but not as much. Yeah, okay, well, are there any other players? Elbarto, maybe. I could totally see Elbarto play mech and then be like really hyped for this house block. But honestly, there isn't much to go off of. I don't know. I'm at a bit of a loss here, but you know what? I'm just gonna, I guess, throw out Elbarto ? It's gonna be a really short episode this week, or this episode. If you want to submit your replays, preferably some longer ones, if you don't mind, where I can actually like analyze the game style and play style and stuff like that. There is a form in the link in the description, so please check that out. And yeah, I'll see you next time.